Yo, to the best podcast in the whole wide world, best storytellers, we want to give you this right here. An award for being the best fans that we got. Come on over to patreon.com/Did You Miss Me podcast and make sure you support us. Join us over there. As well as, get all the new merchandise we got. Did You Miss Me podcast.com. New merchandise. You see it. Take it in, bitches. We all up in this thing.
I'm Ned Rather, and my wife is a dirty whore. Rapper Flavor Flav was recently spotted outside of a New York grocery store, and he was asked to put on his mask, not to stop the spread of corona, but simply because he's ugly. Mass panic broke out last night in Los Angeles. No, there wasn't an earthquake. Nick Cannon threatened to play his latest album over a loudspeaker. The streets were empty. Beef stirred up on the set of Wildin' Out recently when Emmanuel Hudson confronted Spoken Reasons for stealing his royalties on the song She Ratchet. Emmanuel might want to figure out who's been stealing his hairline. Boxing champion Floyd Mayweather is fighting for his life this morning after he attempted to spell the word entrepreneurship last night. Sources say he'll make a full recovery. He almost took himself out of there. And in a recent interview with the CDC, a reporter asked Magic Johnson if he was afraid of catching the coronavirus. He replied, "The coronavirus better worry about catching me." I'm Ned Rather signing off, and I do cocaine, but all my bills are paid.
Well, we back up in this thing, man. Shout out to all the 323s that's coming in, checking in. We got a hellified episode for you today, man. Joining me today is going to be some special guests. One in particular, man, one of these dudes you heard a lot about on this podcast before today. And it is my boy, Lil Paul, going to be stepping through here today, man, with a special story. And, if that wasn't enough to give you, coming in here in just a little bit, we're going to have my boy, you seen him on All Def Digital. You seen him on Roast Me, man. This dude is funny. He's talented, bruh. Very hilarious. Patrick Cloud will be joining us today, man. And so I definitely want to take this time to get this episode started. We got some special guests. Now, for those of you that are getting a chance to watch this thing, I want to make sure we got a couple questions. We're going to give you a couple moments here to ask some questions on a special edition of I'm Glad You Asked right before we get this episode started. We got people who are showing through. Shout out to that. Shaq says, make sure you subscribe. Tweet. We back up in this thing. Jovan Griffin. This MF is selling. And we are in here. And we back up in here. Man, big shout out to Chill Wheel 23 for coming through. And man, if you haven't already done so, man, make sure you take this time, bruh. Go get you some new merchandise. We got the new merchandise that is in right now. This shit is, we in there. You ain't seen it. 323 is Adventures Comic Book Tea. Hey, bruh. So last night, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on. So quick story, real quick. As we get these, I'm glad you asked questions coming in. As you get them, I'm going to definitely answer them. Last night was tough. Amy and Indy was showing their ass. Me and Coco was trying to get them to go to bed. Now, first of all, we've been doing everything we can to make sure this is comfortable for them in this quarantine. You don't know, Amethyst is 5, Indigo is 4, and she's in another room. They've been good, but we've been asking them, pick your toys up. Every day we pick your toys up. Get these goddamn toys out the middle of the floor. I'm tired of stepping on these toys. Get your tablets off the ground. Charge your iPads up. I can't believe that I'm actually, what else? Indigo's 3? Damn it. Niggas is mature for being fucking 3. That's even worse. She's 3. So, damn it. What the fuck? I'm getting old. I'm going to keep up with my own goddamn kids. So, Indigo is actually 3, not 4. She's got the maturity level of a 4.5, y'all. You think she fucking 5. But I digress. Her birthday's coming up in June. So, last night, Courtney got mad. I got mad. And, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? What's the deal? She was like, I had it with them. They ain't clean the room up. I got something to fix their ass. So I come in there in the room and all I hear is, you know what? That's it. Courtney got a garbage bag. She taking all the toys, throwing them motherfuckers in the garbage bag. So the kids are screaming. They losing their goddamn mind. They are freaking out. And so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, if Courtney lost it, is she really throwing the kid's shit away? Because she just stuffing shit in there. And I'm like, all right, now, I mean, I feel you on throwing shit away, but this is some good toys that we just bought up in. And so once I realized what she was doing, she's like, you don't want to clean the room up? I'm throwing the toys away. I said, man, what in the fuck is going on? And the kids are screaming, and I'm looking at them go nuts. So I'm like, okay, I got to roll with her. That's my nigga. I got to roll with her. Shit, fuck it. I'm throwing the iPads away. And when I did that, they broke all the way down. I'm gonna try and get you the video so you can see the shit. So I thought that was gonna be the end of it. So we start taking all this shit to throw away. Indigo was crying. Amethyst, she's sitting there and she done got her little fist balled up like this. And so I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What is that? You throw my toys away. I'm gonna throw your stuff away. Like, oh, so this little nigga done lost it. She lost her goddamn mind talking she's gonna throw my shit away. So now I start panicking because I got a lot of equipment over here. Lights, microphones. She throw a memory card away. She's gonna get fucked up. Let me tell you that right now. So I'm like, nigga, why is she not afraid anymore? She went from crying to, you'll see. That's how she looked at me. You'll see, just like that. Like, nigga, I don't give a shit. So then she says, a few minutes later, we walk out the room. So me and Courtney dying laughing because we like, these niggas is losing. So I grab all the stuff that's in the garbage bag. I put it in the trash bin, and I'm taking this shit out the fucking door. As I'm taking the shit out the door, I can see them like breaking down in the middle of the living room, like, no, they losing it. They are full on losing it in this bitch. I am dying inside, cracking up. So I walk the trash cart like around the corner like I'm finna really go dump the shit. I leave the trash bag outside the door. I take the cart back inside. So I come back with an empty ass cart. And I'm like, yep, I threw it away. And it was like, you threw away our toys? I was like, yep. And some little kids got the toys out the trash. So nigga, bruh, they don't give a damn at all. This nigga fool is in the wrong StreamYard room. He is definitely not here. My boy Lil Paul is in the building. We're gonna get him in here in just a second. So when I come back in from the trash and they get pissed off, me and Courtney go in the room. We think that's the end of the shit. All we hear is the cabinets rattling. They grabbing cereal. These niggas is packing bags and they're running away. So we can't stop it. Like the laughter is now like over the top laughter. I'm like, nigga, are you serious? We come out here, they done packed up bags. We're running away. We're gonna get a new mommy and daddy. I'm like, nigga, you running away in the pandemic. Okay, let's see how this play out. So they got toys, charger cords. I'm like, nigga, how in the fuck are y'all finna go out here? We like, fuck it. I applaud your tenacity on the whole runaway. I swear to God, I got a whole video of this shit I'm gonna show y'all. These goddamn kids did not give a fuck. Now, Indigo BB, she's still crying. Amethyst don't give a shit. She's like, we're leaving. Come on, let's go. Nigga, them niggas got outside and could not figure out which way to go to get to the car or to get out of the car or realize that they can't drive. They're like, we're going to the car. Who gonna drive you? You thought about that? She just sat down and she put her hands on her head. I said, what's wrong? You sad? No, daddy, I'm thinking. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do. I'm like, what are you thinking? Because this is, nigga, I don't know. Anyway, the shit is fucking hilarious. It was a joy of parenting for me to be able to do that shit. And it brightened my heart. As usual, technical difficulties on this show are always mounting and showing up, especially now. My boy Paul is here, but he is not on the right video. Hey, let me add him and tell him right now. Newt, use IV cam, not Sparko cam. Change it. As normal, I'm gonna just let you know that you're gonna definitely see that shit. Atlanta and Nikki here from OKC. We needed this. Yo, shout out to Atlanta and Nikki from OKC. For those of you that listen to me on the Morning Hustle show in the mornings, especially Oklahoma City, Tulsa, man, let me tell you, bro, I love the fuck out of y'all cities, man. Y'all always show love when I come in there. It looked like he in the backseat of a taxi cab confessions. 146 people in here live. Thumbs up this thing. I need everybody to thumbs up this goddamn live that's up here. So this nigga just had to ask how old his daughter was. You ain't shit. I ain't shit. Nigga, when you got 4 kids, ask your parents if they know everything about you. If you think your parents that got more than 2 kids know everything about you, use a goddamn lie. They gonna fuck up birthdays. They gonna fuck up names. I'm at that point now where I was in the room the other day. I was like, hey, what's your name? You, come here. Give a shit. I made them. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be here. Fuck, I'm getting mad for. I'm trying the best I can, dog. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. I want to try and see if I can get Lil Paul in here right now. We're wondering if that is even possible. Let's see what we got here. This nigga. Lil Paul, can you hear us? Lil Paul, can you hear us? We don't have Lil Paul. Lil Paul has technical difficulties. I do forget my kid's age sometimes. I mess it up. For those of you that are watching this, I'm out here by myself right now because fool, I don't know where he is. He's in the. Let me call him on this other phone and see where he's at. It's incredible how this occurred. This show it's a running technical difficulty. That's what this show has been. If it's a ghost, we get your comments about the audio. Niggas are talking about your audio and shit. You got a ghost. You got a ghost tormenting you on the audio. I have no idea what's going on, but we in this thing. Well, anyway, yesterday was still eventful, nonetheless. I think the funny part about this shit is it's like as a parent with this pandemic going on, we're starting to really realize what we really made of. I definitely needed to fuck out this time to be with my family. Like being on the road, being gone all the time. It's been okay, yeah. Let me get this comment off. Yeah, thank you. Our special guest Patrick Cloud will be walking through the door here in just a moment. He's coming in, and I think we got Lil Paul. Lil Paul, can you hear us? Talking to your microphone, Lil Paul. Use your microphone. Your microphone. Hey, use your microphone. You froze. Yeah. He don't know what's going on. Paul. Yeah. That's what's going on today. Niggas have done technical difficulties. Look like I'm still getting haircuts. I'm glad you asked that, Richie D. Here's the thing about me and my haircut. I did that goddamn haircut. I did that. You know what that was? YouTube. Been getting my haircut for 30 years. I figure if it's never a time to figure it out, how smart do you have to be? I'm not discrediting barbers. I'm not saying that at all. But I done got my guy. It happened. I know how it's supposed to feel. I know what it's supposed to look like. We got Lil Paul in here. Lil Paul.
I don't know if you can hear me. I've been playing.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me now? Okay, now you're going to have to hold that microphone. You ain't going to be able to leave it propped up right there. That ain't going to work.
I got you, family.
Ladies and gentlemen, I see Little Paul has refused to buy IV Cam. He's still using the free version, but it's okay. Now he's going to have the sponsorship on this goddamn thing. And now we got damn fool up in this thing.
Yo.
What up? What up?
All right, so man, we just celebrated our line. Now, Paul Buxey, Ozan, high school by way of Beaumont, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Crybaby, Lil Paul, the Ace Club out Spring 05. Man, you up in here. God damn it. You are up in this thing. Welcome, Paul.
Oh, what up, what?
Oh, everything good. Y'all got some nice backgrounds back there. We got to work on ours.
Hey, it ain't been pretty like this always, nigga. It's been definitely a work in progress.
Yeah, Billy got some extra shit. He over there looking like Dan Rather's a 2020. I don't know who the fuck hooked his shit up. This nigga is sitting pretty.
That shit lit up.
Hey man, I'm just trying to give people something to do, man. But shout out to we damn fool. You know, we got Lil Paul on here, and we got Patrick Cloud just coming through the door. So it's a good day up in this thing. Patrick Cloud is up in this mug. What's up, P?
Hey, what up, man?
We get you up in here.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? Can y'all hear Patrick?
Oh, we live, huh?
Yeah, we live. Welcome. You came right on into the party, man. Patrick Cloud up in this thing. So we'll go around the horn. If you ain't know, hey, we got my boy Damn Fool, Kevin Simpson up in this thing.
What's up, Damn Fool?
We got my line brother, Lil Paul up in this thing. And
hey, what's up, Lil Paul?
What's going on, family?
Lil Paul, my line brother, he plays Kappa with me. Hold on, they on my ass in here in these comments. Nigga said Billy looked like an evil R&B villain.
That's cool as hell.
Billy live from the streets of Gotham.
That's right. That's right.
You. Fuck you. That's all I want to say.
You do got a whole skyline behind you, nigga.
Nigga, it's Houston. That's where I'm from. H-Town. You know what I'm saying? We got people at home. Like, we are Arsenio now. That's what I was thinking.
Your shit kind of sophisticated too down there.
Fuck that bullshit green screen, Billy.
that shit look like Matrix Revolutions.
Everybody else casual as hell. You had
casual. Me with this background. That's tonight's news. Things that you should be aware of.
I'm in my goddamn living room. It just looked like a studio.
Yeah, it just looked like a studio. Like this ain't casual at all.
That shit look artistic than a motherfucker though. Is that all Eddie Murphy?
No.
It's
I got George Wallace back. It's a bunch of people back there.
Oh, okay.
I got Marcus back there. Marcus, darling.
Marcus, darling.
Bullshit ass hot air balloon.
I just stole all the pictures out of the Did You Miss Me studio.
You got all of them.
When we had to move, I was like, I'm taking all this shit. Fuck it.
Hey,
right though.
Hey man, so man, bro, glad to have y'all in this shit. Pete, bro, I appreciate you letting me come on the podcast and get over there, bro. I got a lot of positive feedback, and I really appreciate y'all helping us put together the roast the show, and now the Roast Me podcast that's coming. So we've been having fun. Niggas didn't know niggas was smart and shit. That's what
I was about to say. The comments is going crazy. Like the number one comment is shit like, I didn't know. I never heard this nigga talk before. Niggas hear 20 minutes of just nonstop insults, but niggas never actually heard like an actual thought.
Conversation, right?
Yeah, conversation. Niggas like, what the fuck this nigga been doing this whole time?
Right.
Yeah, that shit was tight though. My dad used to get on my ass about being there.
What y'all talking about? I said I missed the show. What was y'all talking about?
We were talking about shit that was going on in China. About how there was some people in China that got sick, and they're basically so their liver it turned them black, so they look like niggas. And then how the niggas was getting like niggas in China was getting fucked over at McDonald's and they couldn't go in there. It was a whole heated little conversation. Then I had somebody's Asian and black. I'm gonna say this now, okay? I'm gonna address this to this. Somebody's Asian and black and has been offended about the reality of what's going on in Asia. And by me bringing it to light and other people bringing to light how racist certain things has happened over there in China. So he's like, the fact he had to bring all this shit up, he don't know shit. He don't know when he been to China. Hey man, fuck you. I read, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. All you have to do is read. What the fuck I gotta do with being in China?
Yeah, like we know you Asian motherfucker. Your daddy fucked your mama in Vietnam, bitch. Don't get mad at me. Your mama was a village rescue. Your mama flew back over here on a military chopper, you motherfucker. Fuck you.
You're terrible. You are a terrible motherfucker. You know that?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
That's why they was on his ass like that.
Your mama a POW, bitch. I'll cry your ass.
They kept your mama in a hut. That's fucked up.
Yeah, where you at?
You said what?
What city you in?
Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah? Where's everybody else at? I know you in Atlanta, right, Billy?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, and Paul Bucksy's coming to us live via Houston, Texas, up in this week. So we definitely covering some ground tonight.
Will y'all go back to work this week? Y'all next week?
I was about to say both of y'all are from some bullshit ass states right now. Y'all mayors is
No, neither one of y'all states give a fuck about y'all life.
Let me be clear about what's going on. Keisha Lance Bottoms is very aware of the social climate and chemical climate of what's happening with this disease and where it is. It is our governor, Kemp, that is a fucking idiot.
Which one said there are more important things? Which one said that there are more important things than living?
That was Kemp.
That was Kemp?
Yeah. And then you got the governor. You got the governor of fucking Las Vegas, who's a piece of shit too. I mean,
the woman
has more important things than living.
They said that. They said that on live TV. He said there are more important things than living, and that is this our country getting back to normal. It's like, fam, you are tripping. But the chick from Las Vegas was talking about I don't know how they gonna social distance. That's their problem. But everything's open. She said something like that. Like they have to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey, and then the fact is she was volunteering their state to be guinea pigs to be tested on for shit. Like, you go ahead and test and try the shit on me, right? Like we'll try it. If you have any vaccines, we'll test it. We'll get it going. We need to get these casinos open. And I mean, we won't know unless we try. Like, bitch, we already know shit is fucked up. We don't need you to sit up here and send niggas to the death chamber. Then you got Dr. Phil goofy ass who said we should get our kids back in school. And 2% of them are gonna die. 2%, nigga, these is kids. You just wrote off some fucking kids. Like,
he said, 2%.
Like, 2% are gonna die. But we have to get the American, like, nigga, y'all crazy. Y'all have drunk the Kool-Aid. Those
wild.
The words of my wife, y'all have drunk the Kool-Aid.
So wait, what is like y'all there? What do the people think though? Like, are people like hell nah, I ain't going outside, or are people like finally this nigga spitting?
I don't know for sure, but from what I see on the internet, niggas is like, yo, this nigga spitting.
It seems like niggas can't wait.
Man, they don't give a shit, man. Like they are really, they don't give a fuck. It is at the point right now where it's like Atlanta don't want to, like, now rural Georgia, like Augusta, Macon, ain't no telling what they got going on. But niggas is kind of like, man, I don't know. I don't think this is what we need to do. But you never can tell when a nigga get pushed to. What you gonna tell a nigga to say when the job say we calling you in tomorrow and you gotta come to fuck into work?
Right.
Paul, what's it been like in Texas, dog?
Niggas going to work.
I mean, that's the thing. They working out here. They not shutting down too much. But I mean, people talking about shit getting back to normal, and this has been the norm for me for quite some time. I work from the crib. I've been social distancing for a long time. Like, I don't fuck with motherfuckers. Like, I barbecue at the house. I entertain myself at the house. I educate my pup at the house. Like, this is nothing out the norm for me.
Real nigga. That's tight. I fuck with that because I feel like I'm introverted. Like, nigga, I wasn't going out like that anyway. I'm chilling. Niggas is acting like smoking and chilling at the crib is the worst thing on earth.
Them niggas don't
like nigga, we been drinking. Nigga, they ain't say you couldn't drink liquor. They ain't say you couldn't watch TV. Nigga, Netflix, nigga, is endless right now. Nigga. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and take a time to plug this nigga 000 on Amazon Prime is fucking fire. 000. If you like Ozark, 000 is the next chapter of this shit. It's the next phase because it's dope. It takes place not only in the cartels of Monterrey, Mexico, and in southern parts of Mexico, it also takes place in fucking Italy. And you get to see some like old school rural Godfather 2 Italy get down shit. You know,
it's like Narcos a little bit.
But it got that, and then it also got fucking America in it at the same time. So it's all three in one show. So it's
a soap opera.
Nah, nigga, you get to see, like, all right, we always see what coke getting made in Mexico. We don't never see who the fuck gets the shit all across the rest of the world, as well as how coke get distributed in Italy.
Right.
So it's like It was pretty dope. It's a pretty dope show. I fuck with
8
it.
episodes.
Like this.
Brand new.
I'm so tired of like hearing about death or seeing death and doom and gloom, nigga. I don't watch shit but Disney movies right now.
You need a break.
I'm right there with you.
On my Chromecast, nigga. I didn't watch Trolls.
Hey, my kids asked me for Trolls for 2 days.
Movie 1 and 2. Nigga, I'm watching all happy shit.
That's a funny ass visual.
Everything is happy, yo. Everything is awesome over here, nigga.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, fool. We don't do no news. Disney Plus is popping every day. Man, I taught my son how to play bocce ball yesterday in the front yard. Like, we not really affected. We out here doing shit.
I'm teaching myself how to play guitar.
I'm the exact opposite, nigga. Since the quarantine, I didn't watch 28 Days Later, Day After Tomorrow, fucking Dawn of the Dead, End of the World. Like, I'm watching all apocalypse shit.
Hey, bro, me and my wife went on a binge of that shit. Let me tell you the movie that nigga was made to scare the fuck out you right now. What's that shit called? You watched again yesterday? Contagion. Hey, nigga.
They made that to scare the fuck out you.
Hey, listen, bro. If you want to see how bad this shit could get, watch Contagion. It's like it was made to scare the fuck out you right now.
When did that come out? That came out
2011, nigga. Gwyneth Paltrow in it.
Yeah.
Fucking Matt Damon is up in it. Your boy Lawrence Fishburne up in that bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's pandemonium, nigga.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
I think it's on Netflix too.
I think it's on Netflix too.
It's not.
I had people texting me talking about, look, they knew this was gonna happen. This movie just came out. I'm like, that movie been out.
Yeah, nigga, medical outbreaks like isn't a new concept. It just hasn't been this bad for us.
Right. That's like niggas in The Simpsons. The Simpsons be predicting the future. Man, they get lucky. They've
done everything. They've done everything.
Right. Working for Fox, nigga. It's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. It ain't no. It's a coincidence, nigga.
Damn.
Hey, so Pat, like, bruh, man, you know what's funny is like for me sitting here, I got 3 different worlds of my life, all in different places. Like, nigga, I've been knowing for a whole bunch of number of years, just in like my civilian non-comedy life. In the beginning of what I started doing comedy, then I got niggas that I knew out on from the road and deep in comedy. Then I got Pat who know from Los Angeles. So it's like to have all y'all here is interesting because it's like, hey, dog, this is different parts of life where I know I was definitely not shit in all 3 categories.
That is weird when like friends that don't know each other like hang out for the first time. You just kind of like watching that for the first time. You're like, that's weird, but it's cool.
It's funny as how like I got protector friends in both scenarios. Like
really civilian friends are protective and possessive. them niggas be want to know how long you know him, where you know him from. You ever hated his house though? Like, nigga.
Like it's a competition.
You know him better than I do, nigga.
But we'll fight you, nigga. We'll fight you. That's just hilarious.
I feel Lil Paul looked like he done knocked a couple niggas out. I feel like you can't even access a beard like that until you have at least like 5 KOs.
Hey, that nigga got one of them Blackwater beards. Like he get dropped off as a mercenary for like companies and shit. What we going into today? Well, we're gonna go down this hole. We're gonna set the C4 off, and then I'm gonna get up top and I'm gonna get on the sniper. Like he still scout niggas like they Indians. Like
he got real thing in his pocket right now.
That's funny as hell.
Paul, the nigga that like when you drink with Paul and he get drunk, he was a high school All-American wrestler. So any nigga did championship karate and shit. So like the nigga when he get drunk, he do karate wrestling shit. He like put it like, you know, a nigga put you on the head like, yeah. So he put me in that. How you gonna get out of that? How you gonna get out of that? Your legs got to go. I be like, Nuke, come on now, let me out.
Hell no. I I hate big niggas that want to fight when they drunk or like roughhouse. Like
Here go the thing, Pat. You and Paul are the same height. I think you're taller than Paul.
That's not what I said. I said big niggas. I didn't mean height. Even so, you could clearly tell that this nigga bigger than me.
9 out of 10 big niggas like big, like we all little on this screen compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like I know each one of y'all. I see, nigga. We are all small, but most big niggas, 9 out of 10 of them can't fight because they ain't never had to.
Yeah,
that's a huge bet because I feel like every big nigga I know at one point said, "I know I intimidate niggas to me," and I'm like, man, who says that? But I guess if you just walk around, if you walk around in every single room, kind of changes because they kind of scared of you. That's probably what bad bitches feel like when they walk into a room.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably how they feel. Bro.
Niggas get weird.
Niggas don't know. You know they in here now. There they go. There they go.
Niggas get the same kind of weird for different reasons.
Nigga, that's how I feel when you walk in a room full of gay niggas. I did that shit one day. I went to TGI Fridays, and I don't know, it was like a gay nigga hangout. And you know how niggas take up the whole bar, and they ain't trying to they congregate and not trying to not let you through. I fucked around, nigga, and got stuck on one side of the bar trying to get back. You know how you have to do the excuse me slide to get, hey bro, slide through.
I hate bars for that reason.
These niggas is in there. I'm like, hey, the fuck? Let me the fuck out of here.
Nigga, you in Atlanta. You can't go there and then be weirded out by gay people. That's like me going to West Hollywood and be like, man, there's hella gay people.
I think it was a gay hangout. Everywhere is a gay hangout.
This is gay Disneyland, nigga. This is gay capital. Today from the Capitol building, assholes are opened up for everyone.
This nigga's gonna get the live cut off.
Hey, dog, see, you can talk about them being gay. You just can't talk about being angry and wanting to hurt them for being gay. I have no problem with that.
That's the line you got to skate.
Yeah, that's all.
That's the line right there, Bill.
That's the line.
Yeah, as long as you can always infer how gay they are. It's you
observation.
Your pride. Yeah, that's
no judgment, all observation. Y'all niggas gay. That's just observation. If I say I don't like that y'all niggas is gay, that's horrible.
That's different.
You can say, hey man, I'm not gay. Now y'all do what y'all want to. I'm not gay. I don't want that. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, gay niggas is like the mafia. They got niggas so afraid. Niggas don't even want to sit. Hey, come on now. Okay,
bro, gay niggas can fight. Gay niggas can fight. They got hands, bro. I grew up in musical theater. I've seen some things. I will never
say what?
I was in musical theater, nigga.
Listen,
how you get in the musical theater? There it is. How you get in the musical theater, nigga? Let's start with that.
Shit, nigga went to a magnet school. I had an option to you either went to PE or went to dance class. PE was a bunch of sweaty niggas running around in circles for 2 hours, and dance was a bunch of bitches in tights, and that's where all the fine girls were. So I danced, and then I was one of the only niggas, so I had rhythm. I could dance, so I transitioned into musical theater. I was in choir and shit, nigga. It was pretty gay. I'm not even gonna lie. It was pretty.
Yeah. Keyword transitioned.
Everything you do is cooler than what everybody else do. It didn't even matter if you do it.
I was lucky enough to avoid dick the entire time I was there. But I don't know, like a lot of niggas did not avoid it, and that's all good. I had a lot of gay friends, and a lot of them niggas were judged all the time, so they were always throwing hands, and all of them niggas can fight. I've seen so many people get beat up just because they were.
That's still a grown ass man. Like,
yeah. Who likes pain at some point in his life.
Speaking of gay people and fighting,
that's a real man.
That's also when Rise came out and crump dancing was huge. And crump dancing is the most aggressive shit. Did crump dancing ever go to like the South or Georgia or something?
Yeah, niggas did it.
Niggas was just swinging at the air and shit. Niggas was just fighting their demons. A lot of niggas crump dance, and all of them niggas could fight.
That nigga said fighting their demons.
That's what crump dancing was.
So Pat, so like I know what you having that. I know that you had situations with girls being in there and shit. Like being in them type of environments. You got good with the gay niggas, that turns you also on to having a good close relationship with the women. So
that is a life cheat. You know how in Grand Theft Auto you press some shits and get like some money, nigga. If you just have a couple gay nigga friends that know that you know that you straight, but you know everything else is all good. They all hang around with the finest girls, and it's like the alley oops that I was given was fantastic.
I'm trying to picture how they went.
Bitch, he is awesome.
No, it's basically they around. Gay dudes are magnets to attractive women. I don't know why.
And they know the bitches that don't nobody else know. Like this bitch don't never come outside, but it's one gay nigga that like walk her dog for her on the weekends and some weird shit. It's like, how you find this bitch?
And they don't have no ugly girlfriends because they talk too much shit.
Ugly girls and gay niggas want the same nigga in their mind. They both fucking the same nigga. It's crazy.
Right. So they start hanging out with them, and they be like, "Well, shit, I ain't gonna fuck you, but he will." And I'm just over there like, "Good day, ma'am."
So how was that shit, bro?
What, musical theater?
Nah, you just all that shit. Like, you know, I know you had hella fucking experiences with that shit.
Yeah, I just have a random ass life. Like just random shit always happened to me. Like college was ridiculous. I mean, it was ridiculous. It's just always been ridiculous. I don't know. It's just
what's some random shit that happened?
Is this like the transition into like story time? Should I just?
Oh yeah, nigga, this whole show is a story time. A story can pop off at any moment. These niggas is itching to throw one. I like because with us being where we are, nigga, we never with these two niggas. This story could go for an hour if they start one. So I'm gonna let you shoot first.
Oh, for sure. Man, probably like top 5 most random things. I'll just tell a story. I text you. It was in college. I was doing something. I think I was in the studio, and I was like lit, like I was drunk. It was one of those nights. It was like might have been like midnight or something. I had been in the studio since like 7.
What year was this? Like what time period were we talking about?
Ah,
Oh man, it had to be over 7 years ago, like 7.
Okay.
So
20.
Did you have on those pants that connect at the bottom of your feet?
You said what?
Did you have on those dancing pants that connect at the bottom of your feet?
Hell no. Musical theater was middle school, nigga. That was a long ass time ago. I haven't worn jazz pants in a long time, thank God. But I got it's funny that we've been talking about musical theater because this chick went to my musical theater. I will not say her name though.
You can't get that unless you're on Patreon. So only on Patreon will get that name.
She randomly called me, and I had, obviously I messed with her back in middle school and stuff like that. But she randomly hit me up and was like, "What you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing. I'm leaving the studio. I'm about to go home." She was like, "Come to my house. I'm chilling. I'm hanging out with Nicole." Now, fuck. Why did I say this name?
Keep going, nigga. We already here. Let's go.
Well, the only reason why I say that is because it wasn't who I thought it was. I didn't know.
Let's go.
But we had a mutual friend with that name who I thought it was, and so I was like, okay, bet. I thought it was just a hangout. I went over there, and it was not the Nicole that I knew. It was just a random chick. And it was her, and then it was another girl that I knew of. I never really met her.
This starting out good already. It's 3-1.
I was lit because I had been drinking the whole night, and they were very clearly like, they were just like, what up, how's it going, yo? They play music and shit. Yeah. And about 2 minutes in, because at first I was just like comprehending, like, oh shit, that is not the person I thought it was. I kind of like looked at, they were all in matching black crew necks and no bottoms, just vagina out. And it was almost like a cult.
You was at the bottom of this party.
Oh man.
And I was like, huh? So we were just like hanging out, and then all of a sudden the girl who invited me went down on the girl I didn't know. And I was like, oh, so this transitioned into here. Okay, but here's what makes it a funny story. It basically turned into like a train. But here's
and hold on, Pat. And if you are home and you want us to run a train on us, give us a call. 323-385-97.
I didn't realize
it to you. Just hold tight.
Yeah, but 1-800 number come up. I didn't realize it was a train until like halfway. I was like, yo, I think they're running a train on me. But what's crazy is that in the beginning, it was just starting. It was all three of them. And I was so drunk. Just my luck. Nigga was not standing at attention.
Wait.
Nigga was dead.
Nigga you was dead after the first one, or you was dead like from the
while it was starting? Because I had been drunk for 5-6 hours. That nigga had fallen asleep at 10:30, and it was like 1-2 a.m. at this point.
Your dick was on vacation.
I was over here like nudging this nigga like a drunk dude. Like I was like, fam, wake up! What are you doing? He was just like, man, get off of me. I'm wasted. So I literally walked out of the room, and I literally heard them. I literally heard them go, did this nigga just leave? I just walked out. And I went to the bathroom, and I had to I was just like washing my face. I had to low-key do the 8 Mile shit. That whole thing that he was doing before his battle rap. I had to just get it together because my nigga was just not fucking around. That nigga was freezing up like Papa Doc. I don't know how I got out of it, but it was rough because that nigga, I was drunk, but I finally got a little, you know how you stuff it in. Yeah, you stuff it in, and then once you get going, it kind of it's just like, oh, we're doing this.
Yeah. Squeeze the back of it so the front of it swell up.
Never thought of it like that. That's disgusting. But it literally got to a point where it was all at once. Then they started taking turns. Then they started laughing and taking pictures. And then I saw them they were in the other room, sort of watching and they're pointing, and I was just like, yo, this is a train. That's when I realized it. I was like, I am getting a train run on me right now. And then here's how casual it got. It was so awkward. One of them just decided to become a good mom. She disappeared and then came back fully dressed with her purse and was like, hey, so-and-so, can you take me back? Can you take me home? And she was like, what? You want to go home? She was like, yeah, I just got a text from my daughter. I miss her. I want to go home. And I was like, yo. So by the way, here's how trifling they were. And this is low-key why I'm anti-relationship now. People think I had my heart broken. I'm just observant. I learned from other niggas' mistake. This was right after Valentine's Day. And there were fucking hearts and chocolates and bears on the floor in the room that we were in. So they all had niggas. They all were fully involved in relationships. So that's why I'm like, how am I supposed to trust these bitches? These bitches clearly ain't shit. So they literally did that, and she was just like, okay. The other girl took got dressed, and this is gonna make me seem like a fucking slut even more than now. The girl who was
left, be a slut. Keep going, sir. You are.
I've never told this story. I might as well tell the whole thing.
Let it all, Fred. Let it all come out. You go feel better when you talk about it, sir. Let it go, sir. Thank you.
The third girl, I wasn't even there. The girl who wasn't leaving, this was whose crib it was. She was like, "Yo, stay. This is some of the best head I ever got. Just come get some come get some head." And I was like, fam, what? She was just like, no, she was like, they weren't even addressing me. They were like, yo, come Like, come back. What are you doing? And then they ended up
pop off this little bitch ass nigga. Come get, we got this nigga. Lay the fuck down and eat this pussy, nigga.
bro, like literally best time, but also like low key rock bottom. And then and then they left, and I just ended up messing with the chick, and I ended up getting kicked out afterwards because I said something about the chick's boyfriend. She kicked me out, like literally just had to leave, left my phone. Left my phone, had no idea who this girl was. So I had to, over Facebook Messenger, hit up the girl that invited me, get in contact with that girl. Came like I think like mid the next day, and I had no phone the entire time. And then she had to awkwardly walk me in. Her fucking kids were in there, and I had to get my phone the next day. So I had to do the walk of shame 3 times.
No man does the walk of shame, Patrick. It's okay. It's all right. There are people who have gone through this, and it is okay. And I'm glad you shared that with us. You got ran through. Yep. You got ran through. And it's okay, Pop. It's okay.
Hey, man, I didn't leave out no parts. I left the limp penis in there. I left the picture. I left the comeback for some head. It was.
Hey, listen, you're not alone in this situation. It's been plenty of times where people have had these rough nights. It reminds me of a night in particular, in which case me and my line brother Lil Paul was out drinking. Yeah. We was in college, and we had these 2 girls lined up. And so Paul tells me, yeah, Noop, I'm gonna go get the room, and then we're gonna run through them, and then I'm gonna meet you at the room.
This nigga leave?
His phone must have died. He'll be back. So you know what night this is, Paul, I'm talking about?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, nigga, I heard you, nigga.
He thought his mic went out.
Yeah, he wanted to. Yeah, he remembered. So now, mind you, I've been spending money liquoring these hoes up all night with Paul. He gassing me. Oh, Noop, we gonna run through them.
How many were there?
Hey, bro, it was 2 girls. It was just 2.
Okay.
And Paul was like, he did I'm gonna ride in the car with them and get them to where we going. And I'm gonna tell you, so I'm following behind them. And in some kind of way, they lost me. I lost them because I was following them. They lost me, like drove off and shit. And then Paul stopped answering his phone. And I didn't hear from that nigga the rest of the night. And I spent about $75, $80 on them niggas that night, dog. Them 2 girls and Paul, and nigga, I was hot. This nigga didn't answer. That nigga didn't. I didn't
let Billy out.
What happened, Paul? Tell him what happened on the other side of that thing.
So when we were leaving, one of the chicks, God, this is so weird. I wonder if they're watching. That's crazy.
Yeah, I hope.
The chick, baby's father called in transition. So she told him flat out, like, we're going to with Lil Paul. Like, she just told him.
Are you serious? How'd she say it?
She said, we about to go fuck Lil Paul.
That's what's up. That's why he stopped answering his phone. He was like, oh.
The crazy thing about it was like it kind of threw me off because dude met up with us. The dude was like swole, like big swole dude. So I was like, this can't be right. Like this isn't about to happen. Like
he dropped your name too. Damn.
Dude, I thought he was about to beat me up, man. So when he got out the car, he was like, hey man, I know you. I was just like, he was like, man, you that Kappa dude. I was like, yeah, man, when you gonna jump down? You know, I'm just like, you know, we don't normally say stuff like that, but I didn't know if the dude was about to beat me up or if he was a real fan or whatever you want to call it. I'm just like, yeah, man, when you gonna do something? So needless to say, yeah, that happened.
So what you do with the girls, Paul? What happened with the girls?
We went to this little room.
Oh, he just met up with y'all and was like, all right, have fun fucking my baby mama.
No, he came in there and joined the party.
So yeah. Oh, I see what happened. So you and old buddy, y'all tag team the 2 hoes that we had got drunk that whole night. And
so you swapped Billy out.
it wasn't meant to be that way. It was like I was trying to protect him. I didn't know what dude was on.
Right. So wait, did y'all like big bond app from that? Like y'all were like...
Nah, that nigga broke the table in there, and I went and hurried up and got my license and got up out of there.
Wait, what you mean?
It was a Momo. It was like one of them little motels.
Uh-huh.
And he broke the table in there.
Smashing?
I don't know if I think he was drunk and fell on the table.
So wait, did y'all even get to do it?
It popped off. It popped off.
Oh, so the broken table happened after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I might as well just put it out there. So the chick that was his baby mama, she stopped me.
What?
She said, you basically can't handle me like this in front of my baby daddy. Like she put me on pause.
Damn.
So he came over there, tried to fuck with her. He couldn't get himself situated, so she started cussing him out. And the other kid was fucking lactating. So I was just like, I had like an attack of consciousness. I was just like, this can't be right.
Wait. This was the whole story. You were about to skip over all the good stuff. Wait. Okay. So first of all, you were cock blocked by the baby daddy.
Well, she blocked me because
but he came through.
He did come through. Basically, she just said I was fucking her too good in front of her baby daddy. Like,
you were actually fucking her. Oh, I thought you meant like you paused. You were paused beforehand. Oh, okay.
Nah, it was going down for a whole second.
You can't be in there peeling this nigga bitch like she a banana, nigga. With him just sitting there, like every nigga think they could take that shit until it happened.
Was he at least with the other girl? Or was he just watching?
He was. So she got mad at him because he couldn't get up for her. So when she stopped me, he went over there to talk to her. So I jumped it off with the other chick. But like I say, she was lactating. So it was like, you have young children at home. Like, it blew me. Like, I sobered up, bro. It was just like,
so did it keep going after you saw the lactation, or was that a hard rap?
Well, I mean, of course I was drunk. I was just like, damn, this tastes good. Like, what is this? Like, why am I taking like,
bro, this keeps unraveling. Why are you leaving out all the good stuff?
Well, I'm saying she was lactating. The only way I would know is if I was sucking her tits. And
I thought it just started happening.
Nah, man, the milk was coming out the tits.
Shit. Wow.
So I don't know. I was just like, this fucked up. Then the dude ended up falling on the table. He broke the table. And I was just like, yeah, these people they gonna find me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to the car. Whoop-de-wop. You know what? I lied because I didn't drive. I don't even remember how I got home.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga
I was trying to get out of there. I left my car with Billy.
Yeah, you left your car with me, and then you fucked over me. I was riding around and doing donuts, not knowing what happened to this nigga.
That's wild.
In the Bonneville.
Get these girls.
Hey, man, Houston is a wild place. Man, me and Paul ended up getting saved at this church one time. I told that.
Oh my God.
So quickly, what happened was we went to watch the Mayweather fight. It was a fat, fine chick that was not fat, but she had a fat ass. She was like, come with me tomorrow to go to church. In my mind, I'm going to go to church, meet up with this bitch, peel her ass, and then she had a friend. Lil Paul was going to knock her friend out.
You going to meet up with her at the church?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, I didn't have a soul in college. I don't know what you think it was.
Wait, you was going to fuck at the church?
I mean, not in the church, but around if what. Nigga, the church was in a goddamn parking lot building, bro. It wasn't like a real church. It was a real church, but it wasn't real.
Why was that who says meet me at St. Lutheran to smash?
She wasn't saying smash directly. She said we go kick it afterwards. I was at that time. Niggas was like 98% on smashing. So I had it all planned out.
All right.
You know, spiritual emotional connection.
Ha.
Your ass.
That's that.
So I go in there with Paul. I say, we're going to stay in here. We're going to get in real quick and we're going to get out. Paul like, yeah, Newt, we ended up out of here. We ended up out of here. Now, me and Paul, we've been going through emotional shit already anyway. So some kind of way, because the church is so small, the pastor tells us we can't sit with the rest of the congregation. All the men got to sit up front. So now I'm not even able to sit with the girl I came to sit with. So they in the back. It's me and Lil Paul. Now, the only other niggas that go to the church is the fucking deacons and shit. And they all standing around like security guards. And so the niggas start preaching. And I'm like, man, the nigga preaching. And he start preaching right at me and Paul. And so Paul start clapping and Paul start waving his hand. And I know Paul crying and Paul laid out on the floor. And they're like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And so they laid a blanket over the nigga. And then the nigga moved me out the way. And I'm like, I don't know none of these niggas. So I'm like, man, what y'all doing to my nigga? Then the nigga start preaching to me. I start crying. And the nigga's like, give it back, Newt. That's when the nigga Lil Paul yelled out, give it back, Newt. Give it back. Get your soul back. He called me for it. I'm like, man. And nigga, we joined that fucking church and then was faithfully going there and trying not to fuck the whole congregation who was slowly coming on to us. We did. We
whole congregation.
It was like 30 women, dog, and they was all single and shit.
It was tough because the chick that I was trying to get at, man, like she was tough. But she had been trying to get me on the church blast since before that. And I just was swerving. I'm like, nah, but you can come hang out. Like, I just wouldn't go to church with her. So when I tried to go hit the church and try to get at her, that shit was nothing. Like, it didn't pop off. Like, we end up getting laid out on the floor. You going to hell speech because you're a whore. And so we basically was trying to hold each other accountable. No lie. Like when you in college, all you doing is whoring.
Hey,
like that's the culture.
The extra sheets you had in your room, in your dorm room.
You say what?
Tell them about the extra sheets you had in your dorm room.
Oh, sex sheets. Yeah.
Explain it so that they understand what the purpose of them sheets was for.
It's just throwaways. It's just something you could get bedded on and straight to the hamper.
Wait, so you bring them out, cover your bed, smash, and then put them in the hamper?
Yeah.
So it's never your real sheets?
Mm-mm.
That's pretty smart. I did be watching my real sheets a lot. Damn.
Yeah, it turned into a situation where we were holding each other accountable. So like I might go to the store or I might go somewhere to go pick up some food or drop something off. And like you come into the house slowly, just looking just to see if a nigga getting some ass in the other room. It was like every phone call, like we was just watching each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were like crackheads without the crack pipe.
Just for sex, for pussy. You're a pussy head.
Crack was pussy.
Yeah.
And it was a trip because I remember I think Billy might have broke first or something. I don't know.
No, I broke first. Let me tell you what started happening. Okay, so when we started going to the church, so for about a week and a half, it was like we're not gonna fuck nothing, and we're gonna try and get our life together and do right and be good, wholesome Christian men. So
Fucking damn fool.
After the first week and a half, I don't know how, but I started being able to tell what women was going through, like emotional shit, weird, random spiritual gift shit. So women was talking to me, and I just started being able to prophesy to them. And I was like, am I about to be a pastor? Because like I know what this bitch is going through. Like you fucking a nigga.
It backfired. It just made them want to fuck more.
Hey, yeah. So now I'm telling them about their life and how they can change and God love them and have a relationship with God. And now this bitch is steady taking her clothes off, talking about how she not leaving the crib. And I'm like, bitch, I'm an addict. I had to say it. I'm like, we have the same problem. I will fuck you right now and not feel bad about it. Like, you need to leave. And I don't want to fuck you because I'm going to fuck your life up.
You did, huh?
This fella came in the room. Nigga fell. When I say we joking about this shit, but this nigga was emotional when he came in the room. This nigga was just like, I'm sorry. My nigga broke down. Nigga had a little face towel. I'm sorry, dude.
Nigga.
I was like, what happened?
You niggas went to get some pussy and wound up becoming born again.
Dog.
This is the worst motherfucking
That's funny.
Bruh, nigga, that wasn't it. Paul started playing bass at the church. It was all type of shit started happening. He brought his bass guitar and was up there and shit. Like, nigga, this shit was crazy.
Wait, but did you guys like stay solid? Like, did you
Nigga, we started fucking bitches the second week. We had a full-on train. We ran on a bitch like week 3.
church bitches got trained?
Nah, yeah, nigga, we don't give a fuck.
You gotta think about it. Like at that stage, like the way we tried to change, it don't work that way. You can't cold turkey no shit. You can't cold turkey cigarettes or cigar weed. Like you can't. So the process was just all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And like when you get older, you see things differently. It's like now it's like everything in moderation. Like it ain't about not drinking, it ain't about not smoking, it ain't about not fucking. It's just about doing things in moderation to where that shit don't overtake you and throw your life off balance, you know, or keep you from being a good citizen, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So, man,
Yeah,
so
what? You sound like a true Christian making an excuse for bullshit.
for me? Yeah, I'll excuse some bullshit in a minute. Hey man, like one of the funniest nights, nigga, that I think was funny, and Paul got to tell this story, the rest of this shit. So me and my line brothers out, we got this love. It's not a love-hate because we're not a love-hate line, but it's like a love that niggas will go at each other and really try to hurt each other if niggas get mad. So one night in particular, I don't remember what happened, but why. But this night in particular, Courtney and my tail dog. Now, Courtney, my ace, my tail is like 6'4". His name Courtney. Him and Paul get into it. Now, them niggas been fighting since we been online. Like, nigga, we working on our probate practice, like step practice, working on the steps, on some stomp the yard shit, like getting our shit together, right? These niggas haul off and start having a full-on fist fight in step practice. Fight. This nigga, Paul kicks this nigga in the face, and the nigga 6'4", he kicks this nigga in the face.
A nigga kicks that high?
Yeah, that nigga like a karate champion, bro. Like don't think like blood sport, like when karate was in during the mid-late 80s.
Niggas like it shouldn't be allowed on the street. If you have a formal, like if you have any form of training, your ass should not be allowed around regular civilians, nigga.
Nah, hell nah. If you 6'4" and you can kick a nigga in the face, hell nah.
Nigga, if you 5'8" and you can kick a nigga 6'4" in the face, you are a lethal weapon.
That's more impressive though. Wait, but niggas got in fight at dance practice?
Nigga,
dance practice, step practice. It's a step down from musical theater.
I've always loved calling that shit dance. That shit makes people in frats so mad.
Well, if you watch Stomp the Yard, you're gonna be confused because that's not it. It ain't break dancing and stomping. That's not
shit,
step.
Right?
nah.
Oh shit.
That what y'all was doing?
Hey,
I don't know about the Cobra. We ain't had no Cobras.
Hey, nigga, college movies don't do y'all no justice.
The what?
You college movies.
Nah, they don't. It's all good. They ain't gonna let us make a real college movie because niggas are going to jail for that shit. Nah, but so Paul, the night you and Courtney got into this other fight though, when y'all was in front of at Sydney's house and across the street from Jerry on Delano.
That wasn't really a technical fight. He kind of took himself out.
What happened?
You talking about at Sydney house?
Yeah, when the nigga was trying to come through the window. Why was he trying to come through your window this night in particular?
Because he think Courtney, he everybody daddy. He gonna tell you what time to go to bed.
Why?
What? How? That's just Courtney. You'll get dressed up to go somewhere, and Courtney will come and unbutton one of your buttons and be like, "Yeah, leave it like that." Straight up. like he just be in daddy mode and like
Because he big. He just think he can do the shit.
yeah, that's big ball in.
You ain't
So
gonna say shit.
you get so
Big niggas feel.
like for me, I don't know, like you just can't talk to me any kind of way. Like I wasn't there where I could actually just talk to people and reason with people at that time in my life. Like I just snap. Oh God, you're talking to me crazy. Let me put a hurting on you.
That's how that nigga got the beard. I told you. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
I had no idea.
So what happened was we had a crawfish boil, right? I can name names, Snoop.
No, that's what the podcast is for. We name names. They know everybody already. They know Vic Woodard. They know Jared. They know they know everybody, nigga. Just talk. They know.
So one of the homies had a crawfish boil. He owns this great restaurant in Houston, Texas. Now
Turkey leg cut. Lean. Keep going. We on Delano in Third Ward. We in Third Ward.
We had the whole block shut down. Boiling crawfish. It had rained that day, so it was wet. Somebody started arguing with somebody. I don't know. I mean, I don't even remember how the shit got started. I just remember T. Gray or Jared. Somebody picked up a bat and swung a bat. And before you knew it, everybody was just fighting everybody. And we're all friends. We all fuck with each other. We drink with each other every day.
So then how'd y'all know who to swing at?
Whoever you bumped into. I mean, that's how every fight was in college. Whoever you bumped into is who you knocked out.
Houston, crazy as hell.
So we all got muddy. This was my youngest sister's first time visiting, by the way. It was her first and last time coming to Houston.
From Beaumont.
So when the shit started popped off, you know, she a little gangster. So she jumped in the mix and then she grabs me and like my sister yanks me off my feet. So I'm on the ground and she was like, get your ass out of here. You motherfuckers are crazy. You know, she don't realize we do this every other day. So I was like, cool. I go to the crib, I get cleaned up. And of course I call over some light company. Because that's what niggas do after they eat and drink. So I guess Courtney wasn't ready for me to have light company. So he starts knocking on the door. Man, come on, man. We hanging out, man. We still here. You need to come out of there. You understand what I'm saying? So
after the fight.
After
the fight.
So I'm just, this is after the fight. I done went in the house and got cleaned up and called me over some light company. But mind you, I stay on the block that we partying in. So they just walked across the street.
Yeah.
And got to rapping on the window. Oh, come out. Oh, you need to come out here. It's like just talking bad to me in front of my little light company. So I'm like, I'm in for the night. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. So he raises the window up in the front room.
Damn.
So he raised the window up. He's talking through the window. I'm like, man, like relax. Like I pull the window down. He pulled the window up. So you know what came through the window after that.
Nigga, hands.
A hand. Now we drunk, so I don't think I hit him that hard. But when I hit him, he fell back on the porch.
You punched this nigga in the mouth, dog. You punched this nigga in the mouth through a window, my nigga. Come on.
So he got up. Now instead of opening the window and coming through the window, he just got mad and punched the window. Like bleeding out all over the porch.
Oh, he was bleeding?
Yeah, he punched through the glass. Like he got mad. I don't know if he didn't know I put the window down. He got up, he just
Paul lifted the window up, punched the nigga in the face, closed the window back down. This nigga get mad and tries to punch this nigga back drunk through the glass. Cut himself all up.
Were you still standing in front of it? Was he like aiming it at you?
Yeah.
I don't even I'm telling you, like, I just remember after I punched him, I put the window down. I wasn't entertaining. I went back to the couch, and when I turned around, I heard the window crack, and I just seen him leaking everywhere. So we went from ready to kill each other to, oh, well, let's go to the hospital. Everybody got in their car. Like, we loaded up, went to the hospital downtown. I remember the chick he was dating at the time because I ain't like her. I'm not gonna say her name.
You got to come to Patreon to get that name.
So whoever the chick was, she was no good for Courtney to begin with. But I couldn't stand her. So we at the hospital. Now, mind you, I just finished fighting with Courtney. So she's just, I can't stand you. And, you know, she's just going through her whole little spiel. And I was just like, bitch, shut up. Like, you're not good for Courtney. You're not going to be around much longer. So just relax. And that was like, yeah, that's all I remember from that night.
Was your light company like, all right, well, I guess I'll just go home, or did they go to the hospital?
She was a rider. She came with us.
She went to the hospital?
She was a rider. She came with us.
Man, you know, it's crazy is the other day, man, I was going to Walmart out here in Atlanta. You know, what's funny is like Atlanta is a breeding ground for bringing people from Texas out here. So I'm walking down the aisle and I hear, hey, brother. And so when you hear, hey, brother, you look around because you like, all right. It ain't like, hey, nigga, you know, hey, nigga don't make you turn around.
Yeah.
And so I look back, I don't see nobody. I'm walking down the next aisle. Hey, brother. Excuse me, brother. Hey. So I turn back around. And who is it? The pastor from the church, Raphael Spiller. The niggas out here doing a fucking video conference because he sells he's got like a stock trading business now.
Getting money. Yeah,
the dude that saved me. And Lil Paul. I said, man, you ain't preaching no more. What happened? He was like, wow, but I left the ministry. I've taken my talents to help people be financially free. That's what God really wants for us. And I looked him dead in the eye and I said to him, did you? God damn. Took your ass around the world and dropped your ass off. This has been another special edition of the Did You Miss Me podcast.
That was tight.
Man, a special guest today. Shout out to them. Man, my man Patrick, man, thank you for coming through, bro. Man, tell everybody where they can check your podcast out if they ain't already familiar, because y'all way more popular than us, but tell them where they can check y'all out.
Hey, follow me everywhere on Patrick Cloud or Damn Internet You Scary podcast. And check out Billy's episode. It just dropped today.
Yo, man, and then thank you so very much for everything you did. The guy who created Roast Me, man, a hilarious and talented guy, Patrick Cloud. Thank you for coming on. Also, we had on today. We had Lil Paul on today. Paul, tell them where they can follow you at.
I don't know that I'm on any social media right now, but we're working on it.
Don't worry about it. You'll see Paul over here on the podcast. We're getting him set up a little bit by little bit. We got to get
Lil Paul, real quick. The comments are everybody's trying to steal Light Company. What does that mean?
Light Company, you know what Light Company is, man. That's when you.
I know what it is, but what's the term mean?
Light Company means I'm gonna at least watch TV with you for an hour,
and then
30 minutes an hour before that shit get ugly.
I've never heard it broken down like that. I just wanted to know. Sorry about that, Billy. My bad.
Hey man, nah, bro. We thankful. We glad y'all came out, man. Make sure y'all check out more of the Did You Miss Me podcast. Quick note before we go, and shout out to everybody over at Patreon.
Yo, to the best podcast in the whole wide world, best storytellers, we want to give you this right here. An award for being the best fans that we got. Come on over to patreon.com/Did You Miss Me podcast and make sure you support us. Join us over there, as well as get all the new merchandise we got. Did You Miss Me podcast.com. New merchandise. You see it. Take it in, bitches. We all up in this thing. Exclusive content only on patreon.com.
Nigga, that commercial sound like a church announcement.